Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Libra. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Libra. Now Libra, bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles can speak of somebody working on something, somebody trying to master a skill or working on something over and over again to the point of mastery. This speaks of somebody investing in a situation that they actually have high morals in, like something that they hope is going to pay off for them one day. Okay. First card out, we got Seven of Swords in a reverse. So the Seven of Swords in the reverse is giving me some type of exposure or something like that. Somebody may have thought that they have gotten away with things, which, you know, is more so coming to the forefront now. And they're finding themselves having to be honest about those same sneaky, mischievous ways. Somebody backstabbed you. They was in some type of shape-shifting energy. This may have been somebody that you trusted. And with this Eight of Wands in the reverse, somebody is now suffering from some type of delays or something like that, or a situation has slowed down. It's really given that they no longer can take the steps that they were taking in the past. With this Four of Swords, something has to be laid to rest, or somebody has retreated from a situation. Somebody has seeked some type of coverage or something like that. It's really given somebody has stepped back from some type of unfair way of being or some type of unjust way of being. It's giving somebody a heavy contemplation. With this Ace of Wands, it speaks of some type of major moves or some type of new project or something, some type of new action that somebody want to take. And it's given that they're actually moving forward and wanting to protect themselves or something like that, or use some type of resources that they have. But the issue that I'm getting is that they lack resources. They lack some type of inner resources, some type of knowledge, knowing on how to get their footing going. Yeah, you got the Devil card, which flipped over. Somebody operates from their shadow self, from ego, very toxic, you know, with the actions that they take, the way that they see things. This speaks of somebody who may have issues as well with addictions. Maybe even alcoholism. It's something with somebody, though, you know, them having issues when it comes to them fighting their battles. And you have the Eight of Swords, which speaks of somebody being in some type of form of a mental prison or something like that right now. Something might be illuminated to this person. It's something about somebody being triggered or some type of childhood wounds being brought up, some type of old wounds, which is causing some type of heartbreak. This person is having to go through some type of healing process with this Temperance energy. It's really giving somebody being forced to confront their demons, you know, and being forced to heal. You know, like Dark Night of the Soul energy. Yeah, because somebody was operating from a position where they felt like they could carry it on for a lifetime, you know. You know how you have some people where it be like they feel like they get away with a certain type of way of being so they could do this shit until they die type energy. And it's really given that it was time for a change. It was time for somebody to change or something like that. And they didn't do it. What is that going to be? 12. I don't know why I'm getting lost like that. You got 12. And then 24. That's going to be 6. That's going to have something to do with some type of divine partner or some type of lover contract or some type of harmonious energy. It could even be a connecting with higher and lower self type energy where somebody is actually having some type of trouble, some type of grief or something like that. Yeah. And somebody is being forced to heal, to learn patience. Something about moderation, to do things in moderation. Don't try to overdo things. Don't rush things. Don't force things. Yeah, you have an Ace of Pentacles. So somebody is coming clean about some type of opportunities that they tried to take. This may have something to do with money or some type of abundance. You have Five of Wands. Somebody may have been competing with you or causing some type of conflict, some type of rivalry. I'm really getting something with competition. Ace of Cups. So somebody may have been trying to compete for a new beginning. It has something to do with somebody feeling like they coming out on top, like they know more. They're cleaner, purer. It's somebody wanted to appear to be better than you. But it's like use your stuff against you. It's weird. It's like use your cleaning supplies to clean their house and then try to say that your house isn't clean. You know what I mean? Like it's something strange. But with this Four of Cups energy, it's something about somebody not paying attention or not paying attention to the warning signs that if they took this action towards you, that they would be in regret. It would be something that would fail. You know what I mean? Again, Nine of Cups. It has something to do with somebody's satisfaction ending or their fulfillment ending, what they deemed as being comfortable or something like that for them ending. Like somebody had to do some type of healing, you know, when it came to the things that they found themselves being satisfied with or the things that like they desired. This speaks of happiness, even like goals, you know, the different things that they were doing, that they felt like they were marking off. Somebody obsessively did something though, like they overdid something. They competed with you too much, like, and again, it's giving me some type of secret competition, and that's why they were satisfied that they were winning. Like that is some weak shit. And you have a Page of Pentacles. So somebody was satisfied with what they felt like they were able to manifest, what they felt like they were able to grow, you know. It's something about them successfully being able to juggle multiple priorities, like make you believe something knowing that they were being deceiving or something like that at the same time. Yeah. But it's given that whatever it was, you know, that they were juggling these multiple priorities, something actually caused some type of delays or something is at a standstill when it comes to whatever skill it has, whatever skill it was that they were using. You know, what's this Eight of Wands in the reverse? What's the Eight of Wands in the reverse? You have Ten of Wands. So something is actually quite burdensome. Something is weighing another person's down. It was something that was hidden when it came to this opportunity or some type of illusions. It's really giving me, it was illusions that it would be easy. An easy win. Knight of Swords, yeah. And somebody more so rushed into some type of conflict or some type of competition defending their own personal beliefs. You know what I mean? This is like the type of person, again, with the making up lies and then convincing themselves that they're right. Like somebody had some type of hidden ambition, some type of hidden ulterior motives in a situation. Five of Pentacles, which ended up leaving them out in the cold. Is given whatever it was that somebody was using to fuel them. This hidden energy is actually what was forcing them in the opposite direction of their new beginning, because again, they were counteracting what they were asking for. It's like somebody wanted heightened intuition, heightened, you know what I mean, ability to see different things like that. But then they was getting these warning signs, look, Moon card, and they was choosing to go with the illusions. They was choosing to go with the lies. They was choosing to go with whatever it was that they deemed fit, whatever it was that they wanted, you know what I mean, to see the outcome as being. But it was something hidden with that. And again, with the Four of Cups here, somebody was definitely receiving the warnings that they would be in regret, that this situation would fail if they try to come up against you like this, and they ignored it because they thought that you were naive. With this Nine of Cups, they felt like they already got the Nine of Cups. You know what I mean? All they needed was one more cup. That's what they was working on. They 10 of Cups. Like, Ace of Swords sideways, though, it was something that was unknown when it came to this teaming up, this partnership, this mutual agreement. I'm hearing something about it had to be a mutual agreement. Like this person couldn't force you. And again, they felt like they had the mental clarity that they needed. They had everything that they needed, you know what I mean, in order to get their needs met, whatever desires it was, you know. It's something with somebody being satisfied as well with keeping things at a standstill for you. Like somebody was so focused on you that they didn't pay attention to what was actually being placed in front of them. Again, the warning signs, they completely ignored their intuition. But it's given that they created extra drama. They created some more drama for themselves. What's this Ace of Swords about? Yeah, it's like somebody being too smart for their own good. Page of Swords. So somebody's immature way of thinking with what it was that they were trying to build, whatever little opportunity, whatever it was that they thought they were seeing a spark from. Somebody was operating again in a very childlike energy, very immature. Somebody may have even felt satisfied with like implanting something with a child. You know how some people speak a certain type of way around a child and then it more so get their thoughts turning or something like that. It's something somebody had going on. But either way it goes, this immature way of thinking, this immature way of communicating, of being actually placed somebody in some type of grief or some type of sorrows again, and now they were forced to retreat. It's really given again, like I said, with that seeking coverage. You step back from a situation and you begin to protect yourself. It's like you knew that you was good, you knew you was cool, you know. This person, not so much. And with this Six of Wands energy, this speaks of somebody more so taking steps in order to like receive some type of support or something like that. Like somebody is actually burdened when it comes to getting this opportunity. They can't get people to believe them. They can't get people to support them. They can't, you know what I mean? This speaks of some type of, again, rebirth. It's also something with some type of heavy contemplation. Like maybe a person wanted you to sit in that energy. Look, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Of not knowing if, you know what I mean, you will receive support or something like that while they try to steal your opportunity. Because you have the High Priestess with the Two of Swords. Somebody was trying to keep this High Priestess in the energy of two swords, like being in two different mindsets, a standstill, you know, a stalemate, not necessarily knowing which way to go. Therefore, you're not making any decision when it comes to trusting yourself, this inner knowing. This also speaks of somebody more so wanting you to feel burdened by a situation when it comes to some type of attention or some type of support or being seen as some type of role model or something like that, and you eventually walking away from a situation, just leaving it behind, releasing it, like for you to feel like it's burdened or too burdensome. But yeah, no. See, what it is as well too is this person more so wanted you to take some type of quick action to get involved in this competition, this conflict. So maybe it's like when you were made aware of the fact that somebody was actually competing with you, they wanted you to jump up and get involved in the competition. But again, like I always tell y'all, it's no need for you to do any of that when it's already understood that you came out as the High Priest. Why in the fuck are you battling to prove that you're a High Priestess, High Priest, if it's already out there? It's like battling for a position that you have. Like, and it's not, you know what I mean, at risk of being taken. It's not, it's yours. So yeah, it's something with again, somebody's public reputation and this High Priestess energy, having this inner knowing that somebody is at a standstill when it comes to this financial loss and this new beginning as well too. So somebody may have stepped back from a situation due to something that you know. You got Three of Cups in the reverse. So it's some type of gossip going on that was hidden or something like that, that this person wasn't paying attention to, or it's some type of again with the excessive energy, like somebody doing some type of partying, like, but this speaks of like even like third party energy, some type of hidden third party. Somebody was ignoring some type of messages about or some type of warnings about or something like that. And with this Fool card, it speaks of somebody taking a risk anyway. Somebody took a foolish risk feeling like they had the mental clarity that they needed in order to get their needs met or in order to achieve desirable results. Page of Cups, Five of Swords. Again with the messages. Again with the warnings. Like somebody was warned, and you got 3 pages down here now. So somebody took a foolish risk to create some childish shit. Somebody used a childish skill with childish thoughts to create childish, like, stop fucking playing with me. You got Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Five of Swords. It's like a kid playing games with you, a kid thinking they're going to manipulate you, a kid, you know what I mean? Somebody took some type of action to start some type of new project that they knew, you know what I mean, it was some type of, it's like a wanting to win at all costs, not willing to be defeated when it comes to their public recognition. Because again, somebody is burdened by some type of opportunity. It's really given this unknown competition. Again, you're simply being you, and they're battling you to be you type energy. Like, this speaks of, you know what I mean, again, with the abuse, like some type of mental manipulation. And you have justice when it comes to this high priestess and this quick action. So somebody tried to get you to engage in a battle or something like that in a way where they knew if you took action, then it would be just for them to do certain things to you. You know what I mean? Justice, high priestess, like rushing in, trying to defend, rushing in with ambitions, rushing in to take some type of action and get involved again with this conflict. It's like it's pointless. What's going on with this justice for this high priestess? King of Pentacles, strength. See, it would have given them an energy boost. Because this King of Pentacles energy rightfully don't know which way to go when it comes to this financial loss. Somebody don't know how to stop this new beginning that has begun to take place for them. And with this strength card, somebody is looking for strength. They're looking for courage. They're looking for bravery. They're trying to find a way to persuade this illusion to be kept, you know, with some type of gossip, again, with some type of third party energy, like somebody, I don't know what it is that they feel like they're doing, but again, with this hidden energy, somebody is not paying attention to the lifeline that's being offered to them. Look, Ten of Swords, a strong Ten of Swords when it comes to this risk, due to them thinking that they had mental clarity about how to achieve these awards, but they were thinking from some type of toxic place, this devil energy, their lower self. It's like somebody is causing their own painful ending. The World card, exactly. A cycle coming to completion when it comes to them being able to, you know, get immature results for thinking in an immature way and feeling immature things. Like somebody just was, they was real childish. They was real childish. And it's given that they may even be being seen as being childish or something like that. This might have something to do with what somebody's posting online or something like that. But see, somebody was completely satisfied with this painful ending, again, because they felt like they knew what they needed to know in order to move forward. But they was not paying attention to somebody else's strength. How strong somebody was. Or even, again, like the influence that another person had on them. How they were able to persuade them with some type of gossip. And see, had they not... Hey, what's going on with this devil? Hermit energy. This demonic energy has somebody isolated. It's something with somebody doing some soul searching, going internal. Again, what happened to confront these inner demons, and they being brought to the fact of all the mental manipulation that they were doing in order to receive support, in order to be seen a certain type of way. All of the shortcuts that they wanted to take. All of the people, you know, who they may have hurted in the crossfire of them getting whatever it was that they wanted. Yeah, somebody don't like the way that shit feels. It's Four of Wands. Look. But it's some type of victory, again, with this isolation. Like somebody doing this soul searching on how this victory took place. Like this justice for this high priestess energy as well, too. Like, how did you have this quick thinking when it came to this battle? Look, Ten of Cups. Victory when it came to this Ten of Cups. And you got a Ten of Pentacles. I mean, a Ten of Pentacles, baby. A King of Pentacles that don't know what to do because they losing money. They losing stability. And they can't get you to give shit to them in this new beginning. Three of Wands. This speaks of some type of travel or something like that. Challenges, facing challenges and still being able to move, being able to maintain control of challenging situations or something like that. It has a lot to do, again, with somebody's strength. Somebody was not paying attention to another person's strength. It's like they took them for being a dud or took you for being a dud, and that was not even in your character. You have never even displayed those type of tendencies. Like, it's strange. Again, Hierophant energy. It's something with somebody being taught or somebody having strong faith or belief that something would end painfully. You know what I mean? Again, if somebody took some type of risk because they had the mental clarity that they needed, like somebody was satisfied, they didn't care. King of Wands came out sideways. So again, they didn't care about closing a cycle. Somebody took the action. It's King of Wands again, somebody who was willing to overcome the challenges. But it seems now like something changed quickly with this King of Wands with closing out this cycle. And it's something with, again, somebody being seen on the internet or something like that, like very immature. And again, somebody is stuck in this mental entrapment. They feel isolated in a place where they once felt comfortable. Wheel of Fortune. That was something that was unfaded, this isolation. Again, because somebody thought they had manipulated their way into a situation to the point where people would have no choice but to see them how they were presenting themselves. But now they finding out the shit that they did actually created more blockages. It created issues, and you have a Two of Cups. Look, when it came to this victory, some type of mutual agreement, some type of contract. It might be some type of marriage or proposal or something like that, which is justice when it comes to this High Priestess energy. But you have a Tower, Four of Pentacles. So something actually was broken down, or something got very chaotic. Something changed suddenly because somebody was deciding not to give. They were being stingy. They destroyed, they destroyed their Ten of Cups. They destroyed their wish fulfillment, their dream come true, their stability. That's why they're stuck. That's why they're losing. Again, they was immature. They was comfortable with the actions that they was taking. They thought that they knew everything that they needed to know, and they refused to compromise. Four of Pentacles, refused to compromise. Because again, they seen a situation with this Three of Wands foresight, how they wanted to see it. They thought that they had strength, or they had some type of power or leadership skills when it came to this third party, this gossip. Like somebody felt like they had just complete control of this situation, all the way down to these addictions that they have. With this Moon card, something was hitting the door with some type of illusions. Again, with this Four of Cups, they weren't paying attention to the warning signs. They didn't have shit. It was actually getting out of hand with this Two of Pentacles, this juggling. It's something with, you know, when it comes to some type of beliefs or something like that. It's like, or somebody's spiritual beliefs or something with the way that they were taught. It's like somebody was actually being given chances. Somebody was actually being generous with another individual when it came to this painful ending. Again, but then here it goes with these risks. Like somebody, they sacrificed themselves. King of Swords, Death card. Yeah, so all these multiple priorities that somebody had going on when it came to, you know, trying to get somebody to be generous with them or give to them, share with them again. It ended up putting them in debt or something like that. Something ended, something changed when it came to this King of Wands, the action that somebody was taking, you know, in this World card, this cycle. You know what I mean? This contract, again, on this internet, either way it go, everything that came to completion for this person, and you have a King of Swords that is in heartbreak. Somebody has retreated in some type of grief. Whoever this person is that wanted to be seen as some type of authority figure, wanted to be seen as having some type of power, wanted to be seen as this go-to person. Again, like even with, like all the way down to the mental clarity, like somebody was too smart for their own fucking good. And again, this is something that they did over and over and over and over again. They want to act like they knew. Like, and with this over and over, I'm talking about year cycles. Goddamn it, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, yeah. And they was able to get away with this shit. So they felt like, you know what I mean, they was on something. But now with them having to do this soul searching, them having to go internal, them having to confront these demons, they being brought to the realization that they actually was manipulative in order to get into the position that they in. Star card. Something is being brought to enlightenment about this contract, this mutual agreement, this victory, not victory, I'm sorry, this companionship. Like it's something with like a marriage or a celebration or something like that. Like somebody did not act in a just manner. And again, it's something that they were pouring into, something they were nurturing, something they was keeping faith in. And now you have a Queen of Swords. Look, when it comes to this tower, a Queen of Swords done completely turned her back to this tower. This Queen of Swords done completely changed when it came to this Ten of Cups. Somebody's wish fulfillment. Again, because remember, all they wanted to do was be the King of Pentacles. But now they at a standstill and they actually losing shit. They ain't gaining nothing. They losing shit. And again, it's due to their manipulative ways. This Queen of Swords is this third party. She don't want that shit no more. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? Yeah. Look, Seven of Cups. Illusions, baby. When it came to the options and this person being able to hold on to them. Ooh, wee. This Queen of Swords lied. Lied to this King of Swords. And see, that's what I kept saying. He too smart for his own good. What's going on with these illusions? Look, a proposal. A proposal that this Queen of Swords was actually going to walk away from. And this person was juggling something that they knew. Some type of past commitment. Some type of inner understanding, truth, belief. Again, that this Ten of Swords was going to happen. Something was going to end painfully if they took this risk. But you got Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Moving forward, somebody is actually expanding on protecting themselves, expanding on their resources. And when it comes to this proposal, you know what I mean, it's walking away, right? Because somebody was holding on. They was giving as little as possible. It's like the same type of reverse effect. This come out all the time. When it came to these illusions, all of these options, all the rest of that, somebody was real frugal. Real frugal with their movements. They found more strength and influence in a person with gossip. And see, that was hidden. The illusion, the mystery. And again, somebody did not pay attention to their intuition. You got Two of Wands. This exploring, this expanding, this having the world in the palm of their hands. That shit ended. This whole vision, elaborate vision, way that somebody seen something going. Yeah, no. Because with this Temperance energy, this healing, something being balanced out, something going on for so long that it had no choice but to balance out. You got Nine of Wands energy. This Nine of Wands, somebody is on guard. This King of Swords is trying to prepare themselves for the worst thing possible. Because again, they know that they got some karma that they do for. Eight of Pentacles in a reverse. Whatever it was that they had high hopes on, you know what I mean, that shit flopped again. It lacked drive, lacked momentum, lacked motivation. Like somebody wasted their time when it came to this Star card. What they was pouring into, what they was nurturing, what they was trying to get when it came to this Two of Cups, this mutual agreements in order to get this victory in a justified way off this High Priestess, knowing that they wanted to, man, somebody getting their ass tossed up. Look, Three of Pentacles, and it came out a little sideways, a little funny with the Queen of Pentacles crossing. Yeah. It's something that you know, or something that this Queen of Swords knows about this Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry. This Queen of Swords was involved in this cult energy is what this is, or this building something, this collaborating that was going on when it came to this unfair treatment, this unjust actions is what it is toward this Queen of Pentacles. Because again, somebody had a bunch of illusions, a bunch of different ways is what it's giving me, that they felt like they would be able to sacrifice this Queen of Pentacles. But they also done gained a different perception when it comes to, you know, all of these different options, all of these different illusions, all these different wishes, and all this shit that they had surrounding this Queen of Pentacles. Because in all actuality, you know what I mean, this Queen of Pentacles was holding on to something that they didn't see. And again, it had a lot to do with that strength. The ability to withstand the test of time. Yeah, they're seeing shit different now. What's going on with this Queen of Pentacles? Hangman energy. That's what I'm saying. Look. This sacrifice. This Queen of Pentacles actually sacrificed some shit when it came to this proposal. Didn't accept it. Let it go. You know, somebody stopped doing this juggling. Stopped lying to themselves with what they knew to be true. and put a whole ending to that whole taking a risk, being spontaneous. All fuck that. Somebody had mental clarity and they understood, they moved forward with what they knew. That's what fucks them up. Look, that's 6 of Cups right there, and then you got the Magician. I ain't even try to throw that one out. We gonna see in the end. 6 of Cups, the Magician. Somebody was trying to manifest something off some type of past energy. They're just trying to get you stuck, hoping that you still look up to them. This is somebody that you once trusted, you know what I mean? But again, it's something with exploring the movement. Like, that shit dead. It ain't going nowhere. You done trusting this person. You done, you know what I mean, being naive to the ways of this person. Anything like that you see in somebody is exactly who they is. A magician. Somebody who used what they got in order to get what they want. And Chariot energy in the reverse, baby. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't got no authority. Somebody is suffering from delays. Again, this Chariot has come to a screeching halt. It's been held. Whatever it is that they're trying to manifest. 5 of Cups, they in regret when it comes to this 6 of Pentacles, them reaping what they have sown. They put their own foot in their ass. It's given that you ain't even have to do nothing to this person, Libra. All you had to do was keep on moving forward, focused on what it is that you was focused on, baby. You already know what's up, and you ain't letting nobody change your mind about it either. And it seems like that's hurting a lot of people, because goddamn it, they wanted your mind to change, especially this couple. Whoever the fuck the 2 people is that thought they was gonna be able to team up against you and pull on your shit. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Didn't happen, ain't gonna happen, wasn't gonna happen, you know. So yeah, that was your read, Libra.